Hi, this is Marie Lundi, your local real estate professional. And so I've been selling real estate for nearly 20 years at this point. And so today I want to share with you what I see are some of the top 3 mistakes that home buyers make in this market. And so a common mistake that I see is that the buyer who's purchasing a home is not familiar with the area where the home is located. And so one of the things that I always say to my buyers is, before buying the house, the first thing that you're buying is actually the neighborhood. Okay, buying the house actually comes secondary to the neighborhood that you are investing in. So it's critically important that before you go house hunting, that you first research the neighborhood. So in other words, what does that area have to offer? Is it close to transportation? Is it close to a certain school district? What are some of the recreational things that you can do there? The parks, the shops, the restaurants. So a lot of research needs to go in the neighborhood first before you start even thinking about the type of house that you want to buy in that neighborhood. Another mistake that I see home buyers make is not having a list as far as what are the must-haves and the nice-to-have in their next home. So before you actually go house hunting, it's important to go through the homework of jotting down on a column what's a must-have, non-negotiable, that must be in the next home that I'm buying, and what are some of the items that I'm flexible on. Right? It's very clear to have that in mind before you start seeing properties, because if you don't have a clear vision of your next house and you start looking at properties, it will become very confusing to you as to what's important. And so going through that exercise before seeing properties and having a clear vision of what you're looking for will actually help you identify it as soon as you see it. And by far, the number one mistake that I see home buyers make, okay, is not being pre-approved before looking at properties. And so it is critically important before you even think about buying a house that you understand what is your budget. What are all of the costs involved in buying a house, right? So it's not just going to be qualifying for your month-to-month mortgage, but you will also have to pay for your closing costs, your down payment. You'll need to pay for insurance. You'll have your utilities. If you're buying a condo, there's an HOA fee. So really understanding all of the numbers versus what you currently have saved, right? And if perhaps you need to bridge the gap, right, you need to do that exercise before going house hunting. And the only way to do that is by speaking with a mortgage representative and go through all of the figures, right? And then they'll give you a price range that you qualify for, and then you can actually go out and start shopping. So I hope that this was helpful. And so if you are a home buyer and you want to discuss your unique scenario or situation, feel free to contact me. Once again, this is Marie Lundi, here to help.